Have you ever taken a moment to truly observe someone's character beyond their words and smiles? Every day we cross paths with people who appear warm, friendly, and well-mannered. But how often do we stop to look past the surface? In a world where outward appearances can be misleading, the ability to recognize genuine authenticity is more than just a skill. It is a gift that can transform your understanding of people, relationships, and even yourself. In this video, we will explore two powerful yet simple indicators that reveal the essence of a person's true nature. By the time we finish, you will have a deeper understanding of those around you and, more importantly, gain valuable insight that will help you navigate life with greater awareness and wisdom. Stay with us until the end, because what you're about to learn has the potential to reshape the way you engage with others and enrich your understanding of human nature. Before we dive in, I would really appreciate it if you could like this video. Your support allows me to continue sharing these timeless lessons. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. If you find this video valuable, comment with the number 1. If you think there's room for improvement, comment with a 0 so I can create even better content for you in the future. Now, let's get started. One of the most revealing aspects of a person's character is how they treat individuals who have nothing to offer them in return. The true nature of an individual isn't displayed when they are trying to impress someone of status or authority. Rather, it is evident in their interactions with those who hold no power over them. The way a person engages with others who cannot benefit them in any way speaks volumes about their integrity, empathy, and moral compass. Take a moment to reflect on how someone speaks to individuals in service roles, cashiers, waiters, janitors, or delivery personnel. A person with genuine kindness will treat them with the same respect and warmth as they would a close friend or colleague, offering a smile, expressing gratitude, or being patient in moments of stress are small but significant actions that reveal a deep-seated sense of decency and emotional intelligence. On the other hand, individuals who are dismissive, rude, or condescending toward those in service roles often reveal an entirely different side of themselves. If someone belittles a cashier for making a mistake, snaps at a waiter over a minor inconvenience, or acts as if a janitor is invisible, it is often a sign of deeper insecurities or an inflated sense of superiority. This kind of behavior suggests an attempt to assert dominance or a way of masking one's own shortcomings by diminishing others. How a person treats those who cannot reciprocate kindness or offer social advantages is not just a reflection of their character. It is a mirror of their emotional well-being. A person who is secure and self-aware recognizes the value of treating others with fairness and empathy, regardless of their status or profession. Conversely, arrogance and cruelty often stem from internal struggles and unresolved insecurities. For example, have you ever noticed individuals who seem to gain confidence by putting others down? Some people derive a sense of power from mistreating those they perceive as beneath them. This behavior does not indicate strength, but rather an unstable self-image that relies on diminishing others for validation. Those who are truly confident and content with themselves have no need to belittle anyone, as their self-worth does not hinge on hierarchy or external validation. The ability to recognize these patterns can significantly impact the way you choose the people you surround yourself with. When you observe someone being rude to a service worker, it is a strong indication of how they might treat you when they no longer feel the need to impress you. Paying attention to these subtle but powerful behaviors can help you build more meaningful relationships and avoid potential disappointments. Understanding human nature is not just about identifying red flags in others. It also serves as a reminder for self-reflection. Take a moment to consider how you treat people when there is no immediate benefit to you. Are you patient with the barista who is overwhelmed during a busy shift? Do you acknowledge the security guard who greets you every day? These small, seemingly insignificant moments shape the kind of person you are. As you move through life, observe these behaviors in yourself and others. Genuine kindness is not conditional. It does not depend on who is watching or what one stands to gain. It is a reflection of true character, and it speaks louder than words or appearances ever could. When you learn to recognize authenticity, you empower yourself to build stronger, more meaningful connections and foster a deeper understanding of those around you. People who belittle others to make themselves feel superior are often masking their own insecurities or attempting to regain a sense of control. The most revealing insights into a person's character aren't always found in grand displays, but in the smallest, seemingly insignificant interactions. Consider how someone treats a receptionist at a front desk or the worker cleaning a public space. Do they take a moment to acknowledge them, offer a smile, or engage in polite conversation? Or do they pass by, as if these individuals are invisible, undeserving of even basic courtesy? These brief exchanges often reveal more about a person's values than any elaborate speech or act of generosity ever could. Similarly, a person's response to minor inconveniences speaks volumes about their emotional maturity and self-control. Picture a scenario where a waiter accidentally delivers the wrong dish at a restaurant. How does the individual react? Do they handle the situation with grace and understanding, knowing that mistakes happen? Or do they respond with irritation and a sense of superiority? The same principle applies when encountering unexpected delays, whether due to a delivery driver navigating traffic or a construction worker managing road repairs. Does the person remain patient, recognizing that these individuals are simply doing their jobs, or do they vent their frustrations, directing unwarranted anger at those with little control over the situation? Those who remain calm and composed in such moments demonstrate emotional intelligence, understanding that kindness costs nothing, yet has the power to leave a lasting impact. On the other hand, those who allow minor setbacks to trigger outsized reactions often struggle with managing their emotions and may lack the empathy needed to see beyond their immediate discomfort. While observing others can be revealing, it is just as crucial to reflect inward. How do you treat people who cannot offer you anything in return? Do you acknowledge the effort behind their work, or do you take their contributions for granted? Are you patient and understanding, Or do you allow small frustrations to shape your responses? Honest self-reflection is a powerful tool for growth. By examining how we interact with others, especially those in service roles, we gain valuable insight into our own capacity for kindness and respect. The way people behave in these everyday encounters extends beyond isolated moments. It influences their broader relationships. Someone quick to anger at a waiter may struggle to manage conflicts with a partner or colleague. A person who dismisses a janitor's presence might also fail to build meaningful connections with those whose perspectives or priorities differ from their own. Arrogance, impatience, and a lack of empathy don't exist in a vacuum. They manifest in relationships, shaping interactions in both personal and professional settings. Empathy isn't defined solely by grand gestures of charity or dramatic acts of kindness. It's woven into the small, everyday decisions we make to ensure others feel valued and seen. A simple smile, a word of appreciation, or a moment of patience can shift the course of someone's day, reinforcing the idea that human worth isn't measured by status or profession. Conversely, dismissive or demeaning behavior can have lasting consequences, not just for the person on the receiving end, but also for those who witness such interactions. In the end, one of the clearest indicators of a person's character is how they treat those who cannot offer them anything in return. If you truly want to understand someone, don't just observe how they act in moments of success or when the world is watching. Pay attention to the small moments, the fleeting interactions, the way they acknowledge or fail to acknowledge the humanity in others. The silent exchanges that seem trivial yet hold deep significance are the ones that often shape our understanding of others. These unspoken moments reveal a person's true nature when they believe no one is observing. While you notice the subtleties in others' behaviors, take a moment to reflect on your own. Every interaction presents a choice, the choice to be kind, to recognize the human in another, and to uphold the values you cherish. Choosing empathy and respect, even when there is no expectation of reciprocation, is not just about how we treat others. It defines the kind of life we build for ourselves, one grounded in sincerity, compassion, and integrity. If you are still watching this and find these insights meaningful, take a second to engage. Drop a comment below with the number 1 so I know you're here, actively thinking about these concepts with me. Your presence and time are deeply appreciated. Promises are more than mere words. They carry immense psychological and emotional weight. A promise is not just an act of politeness or a routine social formality. It is a testament to personal integrity, emotional intelligence, and the respect we hold for others. When we make a commitment and follow through, we send a powerful message. You matter. Your trust is important to me, and I stand by my word. At its essence, a promise represents trust, the cornerstone of every genuine relationship, be it personal or professional. Psychologically, keeping a promise reinforces trust, strengthening the bond between individuals and cultivating an environment of security and mutual respect. Conversely, breaking a promise can create a rift, leading to disappointment, feelings of betrayal, and resentment. Even seemingly minor commitments, like showing up for a planned meeting or completing a small favor, hold significance because they reflect our reliability and consistency in character. True integrity isn't measured by how well we keep our promises when circumstances are easy. It is revealed in challenging situations. It is simple to honor commitments when everything is going smoothly, but the real test of character comes when difficulties arise. Those who uphold their word despite obstacles demonstrate not only dependability, but also resilience and a deep moral responsibility. These individuals show that their commitments mean more to them than the convenience of avoiding effort. On the other hand, those who frequently break promises, offering excuses or shifting blame to external factors, often expose a pattern of unreliability. This pattern, over time, erodes trust and can damage their reputation, making it difficult for others to rely on them. When someone repeatedly fails to honor their word, others begin to question their sincerity, leading to strained relationships and an overall decline in credibility. Moreover, failing to keep promises doesn't just impact relationships, it also affects the individual who breaks them. The internal conflict, guilt, and cognitive dissonance that arise from not following through on commitments can weigh heavily, leading to a decrease in self-esteem and a weakened sense of personal integrity. This, in turn, can create a cycle where the more promises one breaks, the harder it becomes to trust oneself, and the less others believe in them as well. The erosion of trust begins not just externally, but within. However, life is unpredictable, and there are times when fulfilling a promise becomes genuinely impossible. In such cases, how a person responds to the situation is just as important as the promise itself. Acknowledging the difficulty honestly, offering a sincere apology, and providing a transparent explanation are signs of emotional maturity and respect for the person affected. This approach does not just preserve trust, it can even deepen a relationship by demonstrating honesty, accountability, and a commitment to fairness. People value sincerity, and by taking responsibility for an unavoidable shortcoming, one shows that they still respect and care about the bond they share. Conversely, those who evade responsibility, deflect blame, or dismiss the importance of a broken commitment can cause lasting harm to relationships. The lack of ownership often hurts more than the broken promise itself. A simple but sincere admission of fault, coupled with a genuine effort to make amends, can go a long way in restoring a trust and maintaining meaningful connections. Trust is built in small moments and reinforced through consistent actions. It is not grand gestures, but rather the everyday choices we make. Keeping our word, showing up when we say we will, honoring commitments despite inconvenience, that establish our reliability in the eyes of others. Each promise kept solidifies the foundation of trust, and each broken commitment weakens it. When we prioritize integrity, we shape not just how others perceive us, but also how we perceive ourselves. A life built on honesty and dependability fosters self-respect and confidence. The ability to trust oneself and be trusted by others is invaluable, influencing both personal and professional relationships. Choosing to honor commitments, big or small, is a reflection of one's character, and that character is what ultimately defines a person's legacy. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to reflect. Huapātiti, consider the promises you've made, both to others and to yourself. Are you keeping them? If not, what steps can you take to align your actions with your words? Self-awareness is the first step toward positive change, and the ability to honor commitments is a habit that strengthens with conscious effort. By cultivating this discipline, you contribute to a world where trust is valued, relationships are nurtured, and authenticity thrives. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you've made it this far, drop a number 1 to let me know you're still engaged. Your time and engagement mean a lot, and I appreciate you being here to explore these important life lessons together. Avoiding responsibility or sidestepping an issue entirely can have lasting consequences, damaging relationships and affecting how others perceive us. One of the most crucial aspects of personal integrity is honoring the promises we make, not only to others, but also to ourselves. It is often easy to underestimate the impact of our commitments, yet these promises shape our character, define our reliability, and influence the trust people place in us. Beyond our obligations to others, the promises we make to ourselves carry immense significance. These commitments may involve working toward a personal ambition, fostering a healthy routine, or setting emotional boundaries. However, these are often the promises we are quickest to break. When we fail to uphold them, we may experience frustration, self-doubt, and a diminished sense of self-worth. Conversely, consistently following through on our commitments strengthens self-trust, builds confidence, and reinforces our inner resilience. This self-discipline becomes the foundation of a life lived with authenticity, ensuring that our words and actions are in harmony. Think about this. Every promise, no matter how minor it seems, presents an opportunity to demonstrate our values, dependability, and emotional sincerity. Fulfilling a commitment is more than just completing a task. It reinforces the faith others have in us and sets a powerful example of reliability. When people see us standing by our word, they recognize us as trustworthy and sincere individuals. Over time, this steadfastness shapes our reputation, making us someone others can count on. However, breaking promises has a ripple effect. It doesn't just impact one situation. It chips away at the credibility we have built over time. Those who depend on us may begin to question our reliability, and doubt can slowly replace trust. While mistakes are a part of life, how we handle them reveals our true character. A genuine apology and a sincere effort to make things right can mend the situation, whereas avoidance or indifference only deepen the disappointment caused by a broken commitment. Ultimately, the scale of a promise is not what matters most. It is the sincerity and determination with which we keep it. Whether it's following through on a personal resolution, delivering on a professional obligation, or simply being there for a friend, each fulfilled commitment is a reflection of who we truly are. Upholding our promises doesn't just strengthen our relationships with others, it nurtures our sense of self-respect and personal integrity. Promises are more than just spoken words. They are the building blocks of loyalty, trust, and mutual respect. The true value of keeping a promise extends far beyond the immediate act. It defines our character, influences how others view us, and ultimately shapes the legacy we leave behind. In a world where words are often used carelessly, honoring our commitments is a rare and powerful way to stand out. It fosters confidence, inspires others, and builds a life grounded in sincerity and honor. What did you take away from this message? Reflect on how this idea applies to your life and share your thoughts in the comments below. What is one small commitment you will start honoring today? We'd love to hear how you plan to turn these insights into meaningful actions. If you found this video valuable, let us know by commenting below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content on personal growth, wisdom, and self-improvement. Your support helps us continue creating insightful videos for you. See you in the next one. Keep striving, keep growing, and never stop becoming the best version of yourself.